Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the Bad 300 and this is the very first review video I'm making, as you'll probably hear me say here in a minute. And I do apologize for the lighting and such. It's the first time I've tried to really do something like this. And I know it's a little dark and dingy, but I hope you guys enjoy this and stay all the way to the end, because this was just the unboxing, and since I've unboxed it, of course, I went ahead and installed it in my computer, and there is one complaint that I have about it, but it's not a biggie. But make sure you stay all the way to the end so you get to hear that. Alright, enjoy the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to my very first unboxing, which of course the dog is going to bark. Don't mind if I do. Now, I had to take this part out of the box already. The kids were driving me nuts. What are we looking at today? We're looking at a Rosewill 80 plus bronze series 1000 watt PSU. And, well, being that I can't see my screen, I guess I could attach a mirror onto this stand. But input is 100 to 240 volts, 15 amps. Frequency is 50-60 Hertz. Max DC output is 1000 watts. And of course they show you all your things. Now let's see what we get. We get a 24 pin, CPU 4+4 pin. We get one of those. A CPU 8 pin. We get one of those. A PCIe 6+2 pin. 3 of those. A PCIe 6 pin. We get 3 of those. SATA 12. HDD 8, FDD 2, the old school hard drives and the floppy disk. Some things still use that, so it's important to have these. As we'll see when I do the install video. But made in China. That's the only thing I don't like. Need to get some of this manufacturing back to the United States. And we will open the box this way. Never mind the tape measure and the solder. That's just kind of a frame reference, so I know where you guys are at. It's a fairly decent box here. Nice it's a matte finish, but it's really shiny. The first thing you'll notice is this gorgeous fan in here, which should be the color blue. Okay, on here we got our nice coated cables. They don't completely block out the wires because they are a mesh see-through. But as you see on here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hard drive, motherboard. I'm going to guess this is a 6+2 video. That should be a motherboard. Another one. And of course your big plug. And look at that, they even give you little arrows for where to connect them. Let's see this one here, PCIe. This one's not marked. Nor is that one. But you get this handy dandy bag right here. And what is in the bag, you may ask? Well, that is all. Let's see, this is the 8-pin video card. That is a 6-pin. There's another 6 and 8 pin, so for those of you who like to run more than one high-end video card, there's enough cabling there to do it. These are going to be your cable with all your old school HDD and floppy disk connectors. Set that over there out of the way. You get this nice heavy power cord. Some zip ties. It's not enough zip ties. There should be 30 plus, because some of us like me are zip tie crazy. And of course you get the 4 screws for mounting it up. Here's your cable with well, 2 cables with more SATA connectors. And that looks like about it. Nice little bag. Now let's look at the PSU itself. And we will set that off to the side. Of course, LED and the good old warranty void if seal's broken. This one right here tells you SATA, floppy, and peripherals. There's 4 of those connectors. And then the red PCIe 6-pin and PCIe 6-pin plus. So you see here it's got the 4. So this could easily run 2 high-end video cards. On the back here we have the specs. Again, we've been over it. The AC, the DC outputs, and the total power is 1,000 watts. Which will run more than just about any system. Unless you're running 3 high-end video cards. Or a whole lot of added on features. Nothing on the sides, just that right there. Well, next video will be, oh, of course you got the power switch here. The next video will be the installation of this into the PC. So, till then, okay guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, as far as the installation went, it was easy peasy Japanesey, as they say. There was no problem. Everything's clearly marked. All the connectors, like the, you know, the connectors with the +4 pins and stuff, they all click together real easy. The bag, awesome. Gave me a great place to put all the cables, because unlike my last PSU, I lost half the cables because of the kids. The boy loves cables. What can I say? But now the only complaint that I had with this is that you see a picture of my computer, the insides, they run nicely, but when you're trying to do cable management where you're trying to hide your cables as much as possible, there on the top of my motherboard there is an 8-pin and a 4-pin power connector, and it is very hard with the length of the wire that they gave you to get those routed in correctly. Matter of fact, the 8-pin, I had to use an actual I don't remember if it was something that came with my last PSU or if it came with the case itself, but it is a short extension cable to make sure it could reach all the way around the corner up top. So that's the only complaint I have, is that a couple of the non-interchangeable cables aren't long enough. But other than that, it's stable. My USB is stable. It's more stable than it's been in a long time. That's one of the things I've always fought with this motherboard, is the stability of the USB slots. And so far I haven't had any problems. I would definitely say it is well to take the rating that it has. If I remember, I'll put a link to a spec sheet on it. That's how it got its bronze rating. But yeah, I really do like the design and layout of this PSU. Like I said, I wish the cables were a little longer, especially for the fact that after the warranty expires, I'd really love to flip this over and then take the fan, the lit fan, and reverse its instead of being a pull push out the bottom of the case, flip it so that way you could actually see the fan from the top side and reverse the airflow of the fan. I think that would really be neat if you could reverse how the because it's a colored fan. It's blue. I'd really love it if I could have flipped this in the case, but if I would have flipped the PSU in there, I wouldn't have had the room to get all the power connectors to the motherboard, because I would have really loved to have had that blue lit fan shining upwards to match the other blue fans and lights in the case. And then of course you change its you make it to where you flip the fan itself. You know, you open the case up, flip the fan, so that way it's sucking air out of the case to the outside instead of blowing hot air into the case directly onto, as you see, a video card. But nonetheless, great work, guys. I hope you enjoyed this review, and I will catch you on the flip side. Don't forget to check out my videos and my other channel, which is dead because, well, I'm bringing everything back to this channel. But there's still some great videos and reviews of games on it until I figure out how to transfer them all over. Until then, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.